On August 17, 1887, in the quiet town of St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica, a boy was born who would one day awaken the pride of millions of black people across the world. His name was Mosiah Garvey. Marcus was born into a humble family. His father, Malchus Garvey, was a hard-working stonemason with a large collection of books, while his mother, Sarah Richards, worked tirelessly to care for the family. Though poor, young Marcus developed a deep love for reading and learning. As Marcus grew up, he witnessed the harsh realities of racism and colonial rule. Black workers were treated unfairly, paid less, and denied opportunities simply because of the color of their skin. These painful experiences planted anger and determination in his heart. As a young man, Marcus worked as a printer's apprentice, but his dreams stretched far beyond Jamaica. He traveled across Central America, South America, and later London, where he saw black people suffering under oppression everywhere he went. In London, Marcus studied African history and discovered stories of powerful African kingdoms and civilizations that had been hidden from many black people. He began to believe that Africans and people of African descent must unite, take pride in themselves, and control their own future. In 1914, Marcus Garvey returned to Jamaica and founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, also known as the UNIA. Marcus Garvey, Africa for Africans at home and abroad. His message spread quickly. Garvey called on black people everywhere to stand tall, build businesses, educate themselves, and reclaim their dignity. In 1916, Marcus Garvey moved to the United States, settling in Harlem, New York. There, his movement exploded in popularity. Thousands gathered to hear him speak. Soon, millions around the world followed his ideas. At a time when racism and segregation were severe, Garvey taught black people to love their African heritage. He organized massive parades with marching bands, uniforms, and African flags filling the streets of Harlem. Marcus Garvey. Up, you mighty race! Accomplish what you will. Marcus Garvey believed true freedom required economic power. In 1919, he launched the Black Star Line, a shipping company created to connect black people globally through trade and business. The Black Star Line became a symbol of black ambition and self-reliance. Though the company faced financial struggles and sabotage, it inspired hope among millions of people of African descent. Garvey's teachings crossed oceans and reached Africa itself. He inspired future African leaders such as Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya, and many others who later fought for independence from European colonial rule. Garvey constantly reminded black people that they should never be ashamed of their identity. Marcus Garvey. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. But Garvey's growing influence worried powerful authorities. In 1923, the United States government charged him with mail fraud related to the Black Star Line. Many believed the charges were politically motivated to destroy his movement. Marcus Garvey was imprisoned in 1925. Even behind bars, he continued writing letters and inspiring his followers. 2 years later, in 1927, he was released and deported back to Jamaica. Though his movement weakened over time, his ideas continued spreading throughout the world. Later, Garvey moved to London, where he continued speaking about African unity, black pride, and liberation. On June 10, 1940, Marcus Garvey died in London at the age of 52 after suffering strokes. Though he died before Africa gained independence from colonial rule, his vision lived on. Across Africa and the black world, leaders fighting for freedom carried his ideas forward. Kwame Nkrumah later placed the Black Star on Ghana's national flag in honor of Marcus Garvey's influence. Today, Marcus Garvey is remembered as one of the greatest champions of Pan-Africanism, black pride, and African liberation in history. Marcus Garvey. Liberate the minds of men, and ultimately you will liberate the bodies of men. From a poor Jamaican boy to a global voice for black freedom, Marcus Garvey's legacy continues to inspire generations across the world.